asked the question, then you said it. Always saying things you're regretting. Can't erase the steps we've taken. Can't go back to the time and place we met. I was so upset, but you made it all better. Now it's messing with my head, yeah. We don't say goodbye the best. I still feel your ghost inside my chest. No, we didn't learn our lesson, but if you want, can we try again? Oh yeah, try again. Push the pedal to the pavement. Always dreaming that we'd make it. In the rear view, our reflection is a stranger to the time and place we met. I was so upset, but you made it all better. Now it's messing with my head, yeah. We don't say goodbye the best. I still feel your ghost inside my chest. No, we didn't learn our lesson, but if you want, can we try again? We don't say goodbye the best. I still feel your ghost inside my chest. No, we didn't learn our lesson, but if you want, can we try again? Try again. Oh yeah, try again. Can we pass a test this time? I can call you mine.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, and I think I would have just put the footage from me going to Bottega. That was from the other day in Boston. I'm not quite sure how I want to arrange it, but I think at this point you'll have already seen it. I went into Bottega Veneta. I've actually never been into one of their standalone boutiques. I've seen a few of their things in Saks before, and I loved the look of them. I loved the feel of them. Everything they have there is so soft and just, oh, it feels lovely. But to be honest, most of their styles are so not for me. They're really cool, really modern. Some of them I think are a little bit ugly, but you know, it's so hard to know like if something is right for you without trying it on. And a lot of their things just kind of seemed like influencer bags. They had so many hits, so many it bags, and in general, I just assume that those are not for me. I assume it bags are just not really gonna vibe with my lifestyle and that I'd be over them as soon as the trend passes, and I just don't have enough money to really invest in one of those purchases. As much as I love to see them on other people and to see people enjoying them, in general, I assume that it bags will not be entering my wardrobe. Now, I did pick up a little something. It's not a bag before everyone gets too excited, you know, before I get too excited and think that, oh, maybe one day the mini Jodie will come into my collection. I don't know. I did really enjoy trying it on, and I have to say I liked the padded cassette more than I expected to. I saw it online, and I saw so many people enjoying it. I thought that is really cool, but so not for me. That will never ever enter my wardrobe, not a chance. But when I tried it on, I have to say it was really comfortable. It was so squishy and lovely to hold that I kind of wanted it. It was just so nice, and the colors are so beautiful that I kind of wanted it. I really did. But there was no way that I was gonna be walking out with a bag that day. I just got my Fendi Peekaboo. There's no way I'm gonna be spending that money. But I did get a card holder, I'll just tell you now. So it comes with the authenticity card and my receipts in here. If you've seen their new bags, you'll know that this is not one of their new bags. They're in this bright green color. Unfortunately, they did have one of the old bags. They originally put this tiny little box in this enormous green bag, and my husband was waiting for me to finish up at the store. I'm like, no, do you have anything smaller? Because I can't approach my husband carrying this enormous bag. He's gonna have a panic attack thinking that I bought a purse. Unfortunately, they did have one of the tiny little dust bags, carrier bags, I mean. And I've heard people say this online, but I think this one looks so much nicer. This really dark chocolate brown with the gold lettering. I know it's just a bag, and it has like the nice snaps on the side so that you can, so you can have it all. Oh, it is a really nice, expensive looking bag. And the new bright green plastic ones, even this box, I do think it cheapens the experience. And take that with a grain of salt, because it is still beautiful. It's still a lovely box, but and I love this green. I like all greens. I like most colors, to be honest. But yeah, I think this chocolate brown really looks so much more luxurious. And the more these prices go up, the harder it is for me to convince myself that things are worth it. So any little bit helps. Just saying, in case Bottega's listening. But I've been rambling. We'll get to the unboxing. Just a cute little dust bag. This dust bag is so soft. This is the softest dust bag I've ever felt. But I just got a little card holder. If you're new to my channel, I really like mini bags. I love them. I love to wear them. This year, sometimes I haven't even been carrying a bag. I'll just take my wallet, my phone, my keys, and I'm good to go. Especially when it's raining out, I don't bother. I have my raincoat, and then this in one of the zippered pockets. Not this, my French wallet that I've been carrying. But I love mini bags, and I have been saying for ages that I need to get a card holder. This is perfect. Of course, I thought about getting the Chanel ones, but they are just so freaking pricey. And the nice thing about this, well, one, it has all of the card slots I need. It is calfskin, but it's a very soft calfskin. Apparently all Bottega bags are calfskin. I wasn't sure because they feel so soft. They told me that none of them are lambskin, that they only have calfskin bags. I think that's true, but I could have sworn that the pouch was lambskin. But maybe not. I don't know. Someone tell me if you know about this in the comments down below, but they told me that all of their bags are calfskin. Anyway, this is just a calfskin card holder with the Untitled weave just on the back and the front. In the bottom, I think it's so beautiful. They did have some weaves that had this scalloped edge instead of this smooth edge. And while that was very pretty, I was a little concerned about how it would wear, because some of the edges along that one were already starting to get, I don't want to say scuffed up because it didn't look bad, but you could see just the tiniest bit of wear along those scalloped edges from, it's just another thing that can cause friction. So I wouldn't recommend those. That's just my gut here. I don't have any experience in them, but I thought that this was much safer. Just a really simple, traditional card holder shape. Nothing really, no bells or whistles, no hardware. So there's no hardware to get tarnished. I just felt like this was a really safe buy. I believe this was 200 and let's see, I don't have to guess, I have the receipt right here. So this was $290. If I can find it, I'll put the price up here of one of the Chanel card holders, just really for my own curiosity in case anyone else is curious. So I was happy with the price of this. I really like the Fendi card holders as well, but my favorite thing about this, well, okay, I can't say that. Something I like more about than the Fendi card holder is the fact that it has no metal on it whatsoever. Nothing's gonna get tarnished. There's nothing that I'm gonna get tired of. I know that this is obviously a very different color, this lilac, but I love this lilac. If I've already shown my video, you'll have seen that I tried on the Jody, I tried on the pouch in this color, and it's just, I think it's a lovely lilac. It's a little bit gray, it's not too bright, so I don't see myself getting tired of this. It's not too, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not too outrageous. It's not something that I don't see myself getting tired of this color. Whereas, you know, for example, as much as I love this green, just as an example, as much as I love this and maybe I'd get really pulled towards it in a bag, I don't think I could commit to buying something in this color just because I'd be worried about getting tired of it, and I can't spend this kind of money on something I'm gonna get tired of a year from now. But I love this. I know this is just a small little unboxing and maybe it's not that exciting to anyone else, but to me it's really special. I've used my Ferragamo French wallet now for a year and a half and I love it. I'm still gonna mostly use that, but this will be perfect for switching into mini bags. I also wanted a lighter color for several reasons. I mentioned this with my white Chanel Classic flap review. One thing that I was told you have to be careful about with light colored bags, cream colored bags, white interiors, anything that's really light, leather can mark leather. So let's say you were to take a black wallet and really scrape it against like a white leather bag or the interior or something. There is a chance that that could put a black mark on the bag. This is much lighter. Also it's really small, so it's not really, and I don't pack these bags full anyway, but with it being a lighter color, I'd feel a little bit, I don't know, more secure. I'd be less worried about that. And this is just so small in general. It can fit in my back pocket, not that I'm going to be putting in there a whole bunch, but you know, occasionally. I also have so many mini bags, just so many simple little bags. I think this is perfect. This is exactly what I've been looking for. I didn't necessarily expect to find it in Bottega, but we happened to be passing right by. I don't know if this qualifies as an impulse purchase because I did look at some of their things online. The thing that draws me to Bottega is they do simplicity so well. Now, I know their creative director is taking things in a lot of interesting directions, and I applaud their unique vibe right now. I really do. Even though it's not for me, I love that they're at least trying something different. Like with the padded cassette bag, that doesn't look like any other bag out there. I feel like so many companies in LVMH right now, and Bottega isn't with them. They're owned by the same people who own Gucci. But I feel like so many bags coming out of LVMH right now are essentially the same bag with a different emblem slapped on the front. And it's a little dull. Just gonna put that out there. It's a little dull. But Bottega, even though their new it bags are not for me, I applaud what they're trying to do. I like that it's something at least different. But their simple designs are gorgeous. Just let the leather be beautiful, you know, just let the simplicity speak volumes. Have it in cool colors, have it in simple, like they just, oh, it's so good. They had some really lovely leather pouches there. If I had more money, I would go back. That's all I can say about that. I just think their simple crossbody bags are gorgeous. Unfortunately, many of them are getting discontinued because apparently the creative director just really wants to take things in a new direction. And I wish, oh, this is just me gonna be, ranty for a little bit. I wish that they would let 80% of their collection be this new funky thing, and then just let 20% be simple classics, basic crossbody bags, really celebrate the intrecciato weave, do it in fun colors, but just keep things, you know, have the simple hobo bags, the simple crossbody bags, and then, you know, then let that creative genius run wild for the other 80%. That is just my opinion. Let me know if you agree with me down below, or if you just want all new, all modern. Another thing, I tried on the cassette bag with the chain, the big crazy big one that's all, oh my, that thing is so heavy. The sales associate, she handed me, she's like, you have to feel this. It was so heavy. She said it's one of their more popular bags right now. I was like, how? I was like, no disrespect. I'm like, please don't take this the wrong way. But how? Who is it? She was like, well, you know, I guess if you're just taking in the car and going out to dinner, it's not so bad. I'm like, well, first of all, who's going out to dinner right now? Not all that much. And then you'd have to worry about where to sit it, and it's enormous. It's so big, it's so heavy, it's very cool, but it's so not for me. Yeah, but more power to you. I guess you'll get really buff if you get that bag, because it is heavy. Anyway, I just wanted to share my little card holder before it got too long. I do have quite a few videos coming up. Later in the day I did go to Fendi, so I have a few things to share from Fendi. I didn't get anything, obviously. I really wanted to keep my purchases very minimal, and of course this is going right in the notebook that I've been keeping track of everything for my low buy year. But to let you know about a few videos coming up, I am going to share some things from Fendi, just take you through the boutique. Hazel, if you're watching this, I did try on the peekaboo. They didn't have the red, they had apparently just sold it, but I had fun with the black one. And at the end of that, I think I'm gonna just go through some of my thoughts on the peekaboo, just some of the different styles, some things that I've noticed in case anyone's considering it. But I'm just so excited about my card holder. I just want to go use one of my mini bags. I want to find any reason to go out and use this because it's just beautiful. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please, if you did, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.